Hey everyone, welcome to Formula 1 Fighters with Tico Zotta, and you join us for part 2 of the Canadian Grand Prix. So, part 1, we did the qualifying session. We absolutely nailed it through the practice session, and we got the fastest lap. Which means, for the 5th time this season, the Goose shall be starting from pole position. And judging by the weather, it's going to be very interesting. We have a mixed forecast of rain and sunshine. So that's going to make things interesting and chaotic. God help us. But no, the Goose seems to have a very good knowledge of the track, the corners, speed. It's just a question of, will the Goose come out P1? Will the second streak commence? Or will we not? Or will we, and I don't know how we're going to end up, to be honest. We just have to just get on with the race, shall we, instead of ranting. Yes, Tiga, that's an excellent idea. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit where pole position can often be decided by less than 1/10 of a second. It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical importance down the long back straight. There are 2.7 miles and 14 corners overall on this circuit that in the dry can see average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour. We'll be lucky to get anywhere near that today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Goose lines up on pole position. A very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, George Russell and Hamilton, Norris, Perez, Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon, Bottas, Ricciardo, Kevin Magnussen and Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Joe, Pierre Gasly and Sebastian Vettel, Latifi, Stroll, Ticktum and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. A warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who is beside me in the commentary box today. We should talk about Williams. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within the team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Okay, now that we've got some good points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Well, that's the plan anyway. So basically it is raining, so we have to start on the intermediate tyres. And yeah. May God help us. Oh, Canada, I am so nervous to do this in the rain. Oh, God. Well, let's go singing in the rain, shall we, in Canada. God help us all, literally. Goose luck to the goose, and let's get on with it. But before anything, it's the formation lap, as always.
Okay, so let's go through all the gears if we can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Well, we gotta be careful anyway because of the conditions of the track, and it was pouring down. Literally everyone's on intermediates. It's not as well as you can see. We went a bit wide there because of the weather. But yeah. I'm just glad Monaco and Azerbaijan are over now. we can focus on keeping the car on the track for starters, and this Grand Prix, and then the next Grand Prix, which is in Silverstone, in Great Britain, my home Grand Prix. That's gonna be fun. But no, we gotta keep the tyres happy. It's quite difficult to do so during wet weather. But no, that's what I can say about the formation lap. We did pretty well in practice. That chicane is going to be annoying. I could just see it coming. Qualifying, we came with pole position, and yeah, let's just not do anything stupid like we just did now. Oh, well done.
Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your
Well
grid slot.
done.
You're going to need a good
Well done,
launch
Goose.
as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Just waiting on our teammate Daniel. Oh no, actually no. Alexander Albon is last. Tictum is in his 21st. Well, that's a change. And here we go, the 5 red lights for the Canadian Grand Prix, and we're away. What's the Goose going to do here? The Goose is going to cut off Sainz straight away. Turn 1, fucking cuts him off. Leclerc and Sainz all round in the Goose's rear end into turn 1, turn 2. Both Leclerc and Sainz lose momentum, and the Goose has gone. The Goose, in poor conditions, has flocked off into the background. The Goose has stolen the breadcrumb and has fucked off, literally. Oh God, Lord. Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna have to. Well, actually, it depends on the result of the race, really. But I'm half tempted. I'm tempted to increase the AI difficulty some more. And this lap 1, but this is early days yet to talk about such things. So, as we go into the 180 here, let's talk you through the top 5. So we're Goose P1, Ferrari's Charles Leclerc in P2, followed by Mercedes George Russell and our rival in P3, followed by Carlos Sainz from Ferrari in P4, followed by Max Verstappen in P5. I don't know who he's overtaken, but no, Verstappen's in P5. That's not a good sign at all. We did that chicane well during these conditions, and we have set the fastest lap. The Goose has the fastest lap, but again, that was just lap 1. We're at lap 2 now, and the sooner the weather turns, you know, the sooner the rain goes, the better. Oh, we did cut onto the grass a bit there. Oh, nearly hit the wall then. So we are just over 2 seconds in front of Charles Leclerc, with our rival Russell in P3. Yeah, everyone's spread out now. So Leclerc's leading Russell by a second, almost 2 seconds by the looks of it, and then Sainz is trying to catch up to Russell. He's half a second before behind Russell, and Verstappen is roughly about the same behind Carlos Sainz. No, now the good thing is that we did actually change. We did an overcheck on the engine before Parc Ferme, and everything seems to be working well. And we got this again. The fastest lap goes to the Goose as we go into lap 3. No change to the top 5. Leclerc P2, Russell P3, Sainz P4, Verstappen P5. But they all appear to be a second behind one another, with the Goose being 2 seconds in front of Leclerc. Ah, this weather sucks. We need the dry tyres really. We need the conditions to be better, to be dry. The sun needs to come out. The track needs to be dry. I can't speak today. Yeah, the track needs to be dry because it's just going to make things easier. Well, slightly easier. It would benefit us and everyone else. Well, I can tell you one thing. After this, I will have to increase the AI difficulty. I'll just have to. It gives you, it gives everyone else, it just gives a challenge. It just makes you more focused and gives you a challenge. Oh, just ignore that on the bottom right. So I need to fix that with Steam. Notifications. That's my cousin. cousin. My cousin's online. Bless him. Anyway, it does appear that Leclerc is making time up. He is catching up. He's under 2 seconds now behind the Goose. And he has literally left Russell. Because Russell appears to be about 2 seconds behind. Almost 3 seconds. No, just 2 seconds. 2 seconds behind Leclerc, Russell is, and Mark's just told us that the weather is calming down a bit, which means we will be going to dry tyres, ideally the mediums, pretty soon, in a few laps' time. When, I don't know, but that remains to be seen. And Leclerc is gaining ground. He's just about a second behind us. We nearly got FIA'd then. Fucking hell. Yeah, Leclerc's catching up now. This is lap 5 now. Lap 5 into turn 1. I think it's turn 1 anyway. There he is. He's right behind us. He's stalking us. Meanwhile, Verstappen has not activated any cheat codes yet, and he's still in position 5.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. But, yeah, we might have to hold on to the intermediates for a bit more. But, no. The Goose is, we're still position 1. Leclerc, though, fair play to him, he is making up ground, he's trying to keep up. I think that's Hamilton behind Verstappen, I just saw on the minimap.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
New strategy. Ideally, the strategy is to pit now, but I don't think the Goose wants to. No, he's going to go for another lap, and I don't think Leclerc's going to pit either. But however, Carlos Sainz and Verstappen, they've pitted. They've gone into the pit lane. So we have an update on the top 5. We've got Leclerc P2. Russell P3, followed by Norris from McLaren in P4, followed by Fernando Alonso in P5 from Alpine, and Daniel Ticktum, our teammate, has gone into the pits early. Well, there's still a bit of rain going on. Oh, shut up, Mark. There's still a fair bit of rain going on, and as you can see, the intermediates are starting to wear out here. I don't think it was a good idea to pit now, because you'll still be out on a somewhat wet track with.
Okay, it's borderline, mate, but if I were you, I'd come in and change tyres. I'm just not sure on the right ones for these conditions anymore.
Yeah, I know which one to go for. Mediums. What's the Goose going to do here? Oh, hang on. No, the Goose wants to pit. Leclerc following the Goose into the pit lane. Now, it all depends really if we get a good launch, a good pit stop. Leclerc's gone into mediums. So has George Russell. I think George Russell's pitted as well. We've gone on to mediums. That's a good call there.
Delighted with that.
I'm also delighted with that pit stop. That was excellent.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Okay, so we can update you on the standings. So we are still P1 with Leclerc in P2, followed by George Russell P3 from Mercedes. Oh! We had a little drift there. Did you see that? Fucking hell. Just warming up the medium tyres as we speak. So where was I? Oh, that's right. Leclerc from Ferrari P2, followed by Russell. Oh, for God's sake, we know. Anyway, he keeps interrupting me. Anyway, Leclerc P2, followed by Russell P3, followed by Verstappen in P4, followed by Carlos Sainz in P5. Yeah, the only difference really is that Verstappen has taken over Carlos Sainz, so he's fourth now. Verstappen is P4, and we're lap 7. Leclerc, however, this isn't good because Leclerc, as you can see with DRS and possibly the overtake energy store, he's trying to do the goose here. He's trying to overtake. What's the goose? He brakes late. Oh, messes up that chicane. Gets a warning. Oh, hang on a minute. Holy shit! What the? Too many things happened at once. So we did that chicane. We got FIA warning. Hit the wall. How did we not retire? And we're on board now with, I think this is Mick Schumacher, because there's a virtual safety car out, and he spins off the track, bam, into the wall. That's what happens when you pit early in the rain, and he's lost a tyre. He is out of this race. That's, I believe, Mick Schumacher. If not, the other Haas driver, Magnussen. I think it's Magnussen. Either Magnussen or Schumacher. And there's a virtual safety car that's out. VSC deployed. Leclerc, however, is having none of it. He wants to screw the VSC and give the goose something to worry about.
Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
No worries.
Green flag.
And we're off again. Race is back on again. The goose literally attempts to leave Leclerc behind, but Leclerc is still keeping he's still keeping on the goose here. We are both 4 seconds in front of George Russell. This is incredible. Here we go into the chicane. A bit. Whoa, that wasn't too bad, I think. But here comes Leclerc. Leclerc coming back for some more action. And what's the goose going to do here? I don't know. God help us if he doesn't. Wow, he's defending from Leclerc very nicely. So we had a few fastest laps there. We got Russell, Verstappen, Perez, Kevin Magnussen, Pierre Gasly has now set the fastest lap, 1 minute 18. The fair times actually, fair time. We're on lap 9 now. And the medium tyres are starting to kick in now as we make it through that chicane, which has cost Mick Schumacher the race. Hopefully we don't have any more problems on that chicane, or just in general. But you never know. Chaos is never too far around the corner from the flocking geese when they're on the track. And no, Leclerc is still keeping on the goose into lap 9 as we enter the last chicane into lap 10. And we've set the fastest lap again for the 3rd time now in the Grand Prix. Sorry, my voice is going. I'm just getting a drink, hold on. Very nice. So it looks like the Goose is attempting to shake off Leclerc, and is doing so because Leclerc is 1.5 seconds behind us now. But we have both shaken off Russell, who is almost 6 seconds behind us. That is insane. That is. We definitely. Oh, we need to hit the wall then. See, we nearly had our own virtual safety car. Yeah, I'm gonna have to increase the AI difficulty after this, because it's not. What's the point of racing if it's easy? You have to increase the difficulty, give yourself a challenge, make it harder, and yeah, still enjoy it. Oh, the sun's coming out now, which is good. Good. It'll help with the track, the condition of the track. But yeah, the Grand Prix here, the Canadian, fairly quiet. Not much really happened, sadly. I don't like it when it's quiet. I like chaos. I like it when it's loud and there's stuff going on. It's great, and everything goes to shit. I love it. But yeah. Here comes George Russell. He's trying to make some ground, but he's got problems. He's got the problems in the form of the cheating Dutchman. The cheating Dutchman, that is of course Max Verstappen. The one that tried to become champion in real life, but he got there in the end, I think. If I remember, I don't remember the season at all. I don't remember the season. Oh god. Anyway. Okay, so the Goose is definitely he's definitely shaken off Leclerc, as he's around 2 seconds in front of Leclerc. Yeah. Yeah, this is a quiet one, guys and girls. This is going to be a quiet race. Unlike Azerbaijan. Unlike Monaco. Unlike Imola even. But oh, hang on, we went a bit. We understeered on that corner. 180 turn then. Hopefully, Silverstone will provide more chaos and action, but never say never yet, because we still have 5 laps to go. We are now on lap 13 out of 18, and the sun is out. The weather and the sky is it seems to be improving, which is a good for everyone really, except for Schumacher, because he's out. Poor Schumacher. That's the problem with chicanes. You know, if you lose grip, that's it. He's just spun, because the condition was wet, as you know, still a wet track, and the mediums, softs, hard, mediums versus wet track. No, not a very good mix. They pitted too early, in my opinion. That's why we held off a bit, and it's giving us the advantage here because well, we're P1.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, not more rain. What? But that's fine. I mean, the race will be pretty much over by then anyway. Well, I hope. Holy sh... Oh, hang on. FIA, Nicholas Latifi is out of the session. Let's have a quick look here what happened. So this is, I believe, lap 13 for Nicholas Latifi and his teammate, which is behind him. So Alexander Albon. They're going to the section 2 here. Oh dear. So that's Alexander Albon that's passed Latifi, and here comes Tictum, who's managed to overtake Latifi for once. So he's still last, and smoke coming up from the back. That to me looks like an engine failure. Yep, big smoke. Latifi is out. Ironically, in the same chicane and part of section 2 where Schumacher retired. Well, crashed. So yeah, that part of the track is cursed. Yellow flag. This is going to be bad because this is going to give Leclerc on it the edge here to catch up, and he has slightly. He's under us, almost a second behind us now, as we pass the yellow flag area of sector 2, section 2, sorry. But I swear that corner, that chicane is cursed. It's cost Schumacher the race because he crashed. He overcooked it, I think, on the mediums, on the wet surface, and Latifi basically retired in the same spot, basically, due to an engine failure. But that's 2 retirements now, so there's just 20 races left. My voice is going again. Yeah, I've not really been well these past few weeks. Oh, we nearly overcooked it then, and the Gooses basically left everyone behind. Lap 15, almost 3 seconds in front of Leclerc, and Leclerc has basically left Russell in the dust. 6 seconds, I think, in front of Russell. Yeah. Once again, we need to increase the AI difficulty. Definitely, that's the first thing we're going to do. Just increase the AI difficulty. Give us a challenge. We need to be challenged, really. We need more challenges, because that's what I've been doing. Every time the Goose won in pole position, so first place, we have basically increased the difficulty. So basically from Imola, the sprint race, we've increased the difficulty by a certain factor each time. But we're going to have to do it again. Here on lap 16. Yeah. Oh, whoa, we're 4 seconds now in front of Leclerc. Proving to be a very quiet race for us, I'm afraid.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh, great. That's a problem. Will we run out of fuel before we hit the finish line, or after we pass the finishing line in 2 laps time? Stay tuned to find out. So this is incredible. We are 4 seconds in front of Leclerc, 10 seconds in front of Russell, almost 11 seconds in front of Verstappen, and 11.5 seconds in front of Carlos Sainz. And we've gained the fastest lap. Again! To be fair though, during the practice and qualifying sessions, the Goose pretty much nailed this track. Spot on. Specifically with the corner gates, if you know the game. There's like different types of practice sessions you can do during a practice session, like do 5 laps to work out pit strategy, corner gates, fuel saving, tyre wear, qualifying, practice, like time trial. But no, lap 17, we are almost 6 seconds in front of Leclerc. What the hell? The car is not built for this. We are so ahead of our league here.
Final lap of the race.
I didn't really expect much from season 1, but Jesus! Final lap, 6.5 seconds in front of the person in second place, which happens to be Ferrari's Charles Leclerc. This is a slaughter. This is a fucking slaughter, this! 7 seconds! What are they doing back there? What's the goose doing? No, but we are definitely increasing the AI difficulty by some margin after this, which will make Silverstone interesting. Oh, almost hit the wall there. The wall of Rolex. But here we go in for the last time in the DRS speed trap zone, and into the final chicane, and for the 4th Grand Prix this season, the Goose is victorious in P1, the 4th podium win and the 5th win overall, including the Imola sprint race. And here's driver of the day, Sebastian Vettel. Victory!
So that's it then for another magnificent Canadian Grand Prix, and they have hung on to take a sublime victory here today. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out of the track was: speed. It sounds like an awfully reductive statement, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Sebastian Vettel would definitely be my first choice. He showed up a lot of the drivers out on track today and didn't show any signs of slowing down.
Let's move on to the constructors. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Oh yes. Oh yes. For the 5th time, ladies and gentlemen, the 5th time this season, your winner, the Goose. Oh God, that was mental. Jesus. What a comeback from 2 extremely difficult Grand Prix, mate, I have to tell you. Monaco, fucking disaster. But I saw it coming. The Goose saw it coming. It's a difficult track for beginners and newcomers to Formula 1 like myself. And then the Azerbaijan, we came second, but we had to literally bust our ass. The Goose had to flock hard for that one. And I mean hard. And we just literally just destroyed everyone in Canada. We won by 7. We were plus 7 seconds in front of Charles Leclerc, for fuck's sakes. I mean, holy hell. That's a comeback for you. But it's been mental. And I've enjoyed it. It's been insane. So, let's look at the positions. So, we came first. Charles Leclerc came second. George Russell came third. Verstappen came fourth. Sainz came fifth. Hamilton P6, Perez P7, Alonso P8, Norris P9, Ricciardo P10. Those are your top 10 for the Grand Prix. And Tictum's, of course, last, because Daniel Tictum. But 2 DNFs. Christ! Now, you thought the Canadian Grand Prix was Goose? Wait till you see the next episode, because we're going to the Goose's home Grand Prix. And it's also my home Grand Prix as well. At Silverstone, in Great Britain. Our home Grand Prix is next. And that's going to be just what the fuck. But no, I hope you can join me for them. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out my other channel, Tico Sprinter, for train related content. And until next time, in Great Britain for Silverstone, our home Grand Prix. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you for then. Bye for now.